Welcome to the Don't Get Fooled show with Big Ree and Ace. Bam. All right, let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls, another episode of the Don't Get Fooled show. Always good, Big Ree, to spend some time with you and go over the weekly events in the sports world. I know we've been doing a lot of discussion about the NBA and all that, but I wanna switch it up today, and I want to start off with NFL. Some NFL news going on lately. Let's start off with the former Raider quarterback Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Looks signed with the New Orleans Saints. It looks like the contract the details haven't came up exactly.
4 years, 150, 100.
Oh, that's official?
Yeah.
How much guaranteed?
100. So
that's a pretty nice contract for Carr. What are your thoughts? So let's start off with what are your thoughts?
He's not worth it. So, like I said, I think we talked about this last offseason. He's not worth it, but it's what the market is.
Okay, so
I think we said the same. I said the same.
Yeah, we talked. Forget about the market, right? Like let's forget about the cash. What do you think about Carr going to New Orleans?
I think it's a good move because originally before the signing they said he was favored to go to New York, and then all of a sudden he just signed with the Saints. So this could mean something for New York too, which we'll get into.
We'll get into that. I mean, I think that would have been a disaster, him going to New York.
Damn.
A disaster.
They have a really good team though.
They do, I agree. But I think at this point they got to go big or just stick with what they got,
Damn, okay.
I mean, I like Carr to New Orleans. They got some weapons there. Carr has been a solid, above average quarterback his career. He hasn't been great. He's not a great quarterback.
BOD.
Above average. Maybe a change of scenery can help him out. Who knows? I think it helps. I mean, Jameis wasn't the guy there.
Maybe famous Jameis can go back to the Bucs.
Who knows? Maybe. I mean, maybe he can go there, but it wasn't working out there. Then Taysom Hill. I think he's not a full-time QB.
Yeah, anyone who thinks that guy's a full-time QB is a clown.
I think it's better for him to be able to come in that role and switch it up. So I think that's good. Sure. I'm excited. I think he can at least give them some established guy there at the quarterback position. And I think I don't know, is Michael Thomas coming back or what's his deal?
I think he'll come back. Is it the matter of this? Are they going to keep him or trade him? That's the question.
Got it. But
you still have Chris Olave there, so that's obviously going to be a very talented one.
He's good. I think with Carr, and Carr plays above average, maybe he has some flashes. I think this is a playoff team. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I read a tweet somewhere, next season in this division, every team's going to have a new starting quarterback.
Well, the Bucs definitely. Atlanta is definitely.
Yeah,
so and then Carolina. I don't know. They might bring Darnold back. Baker's gone. Matt Corral is not going to start. Maybe they draft somebody. So who knows? But I think it's good for New Orleans. They need to get somebody since Breeze was gone, and this guy could be the answer for at least a few years, 3 to 5 years. I think if he can play, I think he can. 100 good. Kudos to him. $100 million guaranteed.
Going from the Las Vegas Strip to
New Orleans, to Bourbon Street.
One party city to another.
Love it. Love New Orleans. I always get pumped. Can't wait to get back to New Orleans. Last time I was in New Orleans, I actually went to New Orleans with Z-Ball.
Okay.
From the Z-Ball podcast, and we had a great time out there. What year was that? Was that 2017 or 2016? Yeah, 2016, and we had a good time. That year I took a lot of trips. I think I was every month I was somewhere, but great time. Cannot wait
to go back.
Get those beignets and coffee.
Like the coffee.
Oh man, and so that was good. I remember, kind of going off topic, but back then when I went to New Orleans, there was one of those guys, they go after the tourist.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out, and one dude was trying to say I know where you got those shoes or something, and he had some riddle for me, and he tried to get some money. He's like, oh, give me $5 if I'll tell you where you bought your shoes or something, some crap like that, and he phrased it properly. I don't think he got $1 from me. Told him to get out of my face, but it was good. I'll give him credit. He had something interesting to say. But New Orleans, there's a lot of charm when New Orleans. Went on some swamp tours out there.
Yeah,
New
those
Orleans.
are great.
And a lot of Cajun gumbo food. It was good. I mean, the food was good.
Fabulous.
The vibe was good.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a good trip. I can't wait till I get back. So maybe I have to hit up Z-Ball if he wants to make do another trip out there. Are you down? You want to go out there?
Yeah.
Go to New Orleans, and then we want to go to Biloxi. So maybe those are close by. Maybe can just put that in together.
Yeah. Alvin's in New Orleans, or from New Orleans.
So yeah, Alvin, your boy Alvin. So look, I getting pumped. But anyhow, let's get back on track. I always get excited about these trips, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be maybe the rest of this year. I'm gonna probably go on like 15 trips.
Yeah.
15 literally starting next week. So we'll talk about that.
I'm going on too this weekend.
You are? Where are you going?
Downtown Los Angeles.
I don't know. That's really considered a trip, Big Reed. But we'll get into the BS talk. We'll talk about some trips. But so Derek Carr to New Orleans. Let's talk about your boy Danny Dimes. He got an extension with the Giants. $160 million, $80 million guaranteed, paid out in the first year. What do you think about that?
No way he deserved it. But the Giants were pretty much forced to at this point. I mean, who else could they get if they
they had to keep him. The thing is, he sometimes shows the flashes that he could be really good. Like, he shows Josh Allen flashes.
Yeah.
But he's obviously not at Josh Allen's level yet. I mean, Josh Allen is an elite quarterback, right? So, he's not at that level yet. But he shows flashes. He got paid. I think, like you said, they had to do it. I mean, if anything, I feel like the big loser is Saquon.
Yeah, they
tagged him for $10 million, and this guy's getting $80 million guaranteed. Yeah. I mean,
you don't pay your running backs. I think I've discussed this. As we talk about that, the Titans are shopping Derrick Henry.
Okay, that might be true, but I just feel bad for this guy. Like, he's getting 10, this other guy, this guy's getting 160 with $80 million guaranteed.
Yeah, it's the quarterback. That's the number one thing.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's one thing if your quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
It's all about supply and demand.
Or if your quarterback's Aaron Rodgers or Mahomes, and you're like, okay, this guy deserves it, but does Jones really deserve it? If I'm Saquon, I'm looking over him like, dude, what this guy? This guy got $160 million? So, but look, kudos to him. He got paid. He played well in a year. He needed to play well. Lamar, talks are still going on with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
How do you think it's gonna play out? Gun to your head, does he get traded or does he get signed?
I think he gets traded.
You think he's gonna get traded?
Yeah. And I don't know what this guy's doing, but I think he's just a clown because he doesn't have an agent. That's the dumb move. He doesn't want to pay that whatever percent it is. But I think he would have a deal by now. And now they're letting him test the market, and they're saying no teams are going to give him a deal because they don't want to waste their time because they know Ravens are going to match whatever it is.
Oh, really?
Pretty much.
I mean, I don't know what to say here, dude. I think he's played well. He's shown that I think he's a really good quarterback. Obviously, on the throwing side, he hasn't really proved himself, but he's running really good. I don't know. I think they just got to come to a resolution soon, and the draft is coming up next month. So they're either going to get a load for him and ship him out, or they're going to sign him. That's it. Something's going to happen, I think, obviously.
Even if they give him an extension, and he doesn't get what he wants, he's gonna be salty. I don't know if he'll be the same.
But you don't sign that extension unless you're happy.
Because then no one's gonna give him what he wants.
Then you gotta
Then he's gonna accept. Then when your market, no one else is giving you, they can pull back their offer too.
Yeah, that's part of the risk, right? Like you think you're worth $45 million a year, and the market says you're only worth $30.
50 a year, but it's an NFL,
50 a year.
Yeah. If Danny Dimes is getting 40,
but not guaranteed.
It's all about guaranteed.
Because look, Deshaun Watson got fully guaranteed. Danny Dimes got half guaranteed.
Yeah,
so I think it's all about the guaranteed money. He's not getting guaranteed $50 million a year. No way.
No.
If anything, they got to have him hit some incentives.
Yeah.
This is a situation. We'll pay him pretty good and let him hit some incentives. So, but just interesting. Let's get into your boy Aaron Rodgers. Talks with the Jets that potentially he's going to go there, following in Favre's footsteps. What are your thoughts?
Hopefully it happens.
You want him to go?
Yeah.
Why?
They're not going to win next year. They have no shot.
So figure they just ship him out, get some draft capital?
Start giving some love to Jordan and put him in the starting lineup.
See what he can do.
See what he can do. Get something while you can.
What's the value here? What would you be, as a Packer fan, would you be happy with?
I would want 2 first-round picks, but I don't think they're going to get that. I think they'll get a first and a second.
What? That's it. If I'm the Packers, I'm not trading him unless I get 2 firsts and a second.
They're not getting that. No chance.
I'm not just. Then you're not trading him. So I think somebody will give you 2 firsts and a second.
There's rumors that the Packers are hoping he says no, like he doesn't want to come back.
That he wants to come back?
They don't want him back.
Oh, wow. I don't know. There's too many rumors now. The media just starts making up rumors every day. Nobody.
They gotta get us the fish.
Who knows what to believe anymore, dude? Anybody can just make up a rumor. I mean, I can just say I was just off the phone, and sources are saying he's going to the Rams. I can say that right now.
Yeah.
Breaking news: Ace drops that sources are the Rams are in talks to acquire Aaron Rodgers,
But
and
these
then
guys
next thing you know,
have actual credibility.
no, they don't. Come on, Big Ree. I mean, unless you're Adam Schefter,
Adam
a lot of
Schefter,
these guys got no
before.
credibility. They're just making up crap. Literally, they're making up crap, and they're hoping somebody bites on it. Somebody bites.
No.
A lot of these guys are doing that in the media, Big Ree.
Okay, so the report was that they met with the Jets. Is that crap?
No, I'm not saying this is a bad report. I'm just saying a lot of the media just starts throwing out BS reports.
Okay.
And now it's just almost accepted. It's someone says sources say someone accept. How many rumors have you read every day that have never happened? So it's a damn BS rumor that somebody just made up and decided to put it out there. Because you got to think about it. When you say sources say inside source that this is in talks with this team or this guy's unhappy, nobody can confirm that. So you can just make up whatever you want. Anybody can just make up what they want. Nobody can confirm. Oh, somebody within the organization.
Yeah, because they don't want
60 people. Nobody can confirm it, though. That's what I'm saying. Anybody can make up anything. I can say right now, somebody within the Jets organization is saying they have no interest in Aaron Rodgers. Who's going to be able to come and confirm and say Ace is full of crap? Nobody. You can never confirm that. You can never deny it. Say nobody can do that. So that's why media loves to make up crap so somebody picks up on that rumor on Twitter or on Instagram and starts putting it out there, and then they get some recognition. Everybody's trying to build a name. They don't want to actually have any real sources. Start putting in the work to get those real sources. These guys just want to make up crap. I mean, you got NBA players and NFL players making up rumors. Everybody's making up crap. You don't believe anything you're hearing anymore. ESPN usually is pretty right?
ESPN is complete trash. Besides Schefter. Schefter and Woj, that's all they got.
But like when they report something, it's pretty accurate. Meaning like they've already confirmed it from a few sources, some of their top guys, But other than that, there's a lot of just clowns making up stuff. That's the reality. But anyhow, so Rodgers, you want him to get traded.
Yeah.
I think it would make the Jets very interesting. Very interesting team. I think for New York football, I think it would be great. I think you do it for sure.
For your boy too.
Who? Oh, my boy that's a Jets fan? Yeah, I'm sure he would be super happy, super pumped, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. You never know with Rodgers. He's full of crap every year. Calvin Ridley, what do you think about that? They reinstated him. I think he could be
Jaguars are going to be dangerous next year.
If Lawrence continues, the play, then I think,
they'll be fabulous.
They could be. That's another weapon for him.
Highly recommend drafting him, fantasy.
So I think that's good. He spent a year out, a year and a half almost, year and 5 games. He deserves to come back. They said he bet total of $1,500 over like 5 days.
Yeah, he
accepted
the deal. He said I effed up.
Bonehead move.
Yeah, he accepted. He acknowledged it. He moved on.
Let's move on quickly to some of the cuts that are happening in the NFL recently. Byron Jones, cornerback, cut from the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's big time.
I think he can help out our team. Robbie Anderson, he's just never been the same. He's been traded a few times from the Jets to Carolina to Arizona. Has never showed up, so I think it was expected. What about Frank Clark? Big Ree, what do you think about that?
That's big time. I mean, he's going to get paid. I mean, I guess they couldn't come upon an agreement.
But I don't know if this is official yet, right? Like they're just rumoring that they're going to cut Frank Clark, but I don't know if it's official, right? I don't think it's official yet, but the sources are saying he's going to be cut. That's big.
The sources are saying.
Exactly. So it's and clearly it hasn't happened yet. So but I think that's a big loss.
Yeah.
It's a big loss for the Chiefs if that happens. Let's get into the association, and then we'll wrap it up with some BS talk, Big Ree. let's talk about Ja Morant. It's just interesting how you were talking how this guy's a bonehead last week, and I was like, oh, there's all these all alleged, and then literally 2-3 days later, this guy goes on Instagram Live and is flashing a gun. What do you think?
He's gonna have some law. He's gonna. I won't say he's out of the league, but he's gonna be out the rest of the season for sure, including playoffs. Because they'll probably get bounced in the first round no matter what, whether he was there or not. But for the NBA's sake, they need to just put it under the water so everyone forgets about it by the start of next season, and then maybe possibly reinstate him like in November. Okay,
well, here's my thought, Big Ree. First of all, I want to apologize to you from last week because I said, like, oh, well, why is he a bonehead guy? How do you know that? Like, I haven't seen anything out of him. And then clearly this guy does a bonehead of bonehead moves, flashing a gun on Instagram Live. Like, just a clown move. Dude, the guy needs to grow up. He's already has over $150 million in earnings, contract. If he just continues course, even if he doesn't keep this kind of level, as long as he stays pretty good, he's gonna make $300-400 million. What are you doing, bro? You're living the dream. Yeah. What the hell are you doing, flashing a gun on Instagram Live? Like, it's just such a clown move, dude. Like, how many athletes have we seen that are living the dream, making millions and millions of dollars a year, and then they do some bonehead move? Look at Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
This is just a bonehead move that can cost you. What are you doing, bro? And you're flashing a gun, and you're in Memphis? I think it was in Colorado, right? That happened?
They did.
But you start flashing the gun. No, you start flashing the gun to the wrong people. Nobody gives a crap that you're an NBA player, you're an athlete. There's going to be somebody might be waiting for you. You might flash it to the wrong dude, and you lose everything.
And flashing it is one thing, but putting you being on Instagram Live, you know you're on Instagram Live. He could have been drunk or something, whatnot, but this is just even worse. This is why you shouldn't have a social media page, and be careful what you put up.
But these guys don't get it. But the what I'm reading is like from sources within Memphis is that they've been trying to talk to him. He has a good kind of group around him that is like, that's telling him the right things, but he just doesn't want to listen. That's what the sources are saying. So, I mean, he's a young kid. Young and dumb, that's for sure. He does stupid stuff.
Living young, dumb, and free.
Yeah, but he's got to hopefully...
So what, we get drunk?
He better figure it out, otherwise this could be a problem. You don't want to get that rep. But look, bonehead move, I agree. Yeah. He's definitely not getting suspended for the rest of the season. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
He's getting suspended maybe 5 to 8 games, and they're going to bring him back. He's going to play in the playoffs for sure if they make it.
I don't think so.
100%. Mark my words. He's not getting suspended for the season. Mark my words. No way.
Today's March 8th, just for the record.
March 8th. Mark my words that he's going to play, and if they make the playoffs, he'll be playing. Mark my words. And then let's talk about Anthony Davis for the Lakers on a tear.
Yeah, they're playing fabulous. I mean, it's just been I don't know if it's just been a coincidence since the trade deadline. They've been playing great. I don't know when you get rid of something.
I think LeBron James not playing is a big deal.
Yeah.
I think that's the coincidence right there.
Yeah.
That's the poison pill right there.
Yeah.
I think that's the bigger poison that you're talking about, to be honest.
Poison's on the Clippers.
I mean, I think the poison is LeBron James. He sat out, and they're actually winning games, and Anthony Davis is playing like an MVP player.
So now can we flip the script to what Harry B was saying? Maybe LeBron's sitting out to encourage Anthony Davis to become a star so he can lead the team if they make the playoffs.
Anthony Davis doesn't need LeBron's encouragement.
And the young players.
He doesn't need LeBron's encouragement.
The young players.
Anthony Davis is playing well because LeBron's not there. LeBron just hangs over everybody. That's just how it is. There's a reason why Kyrie wanted to bounce from him. It's just a reality. It's just a reality.
I'm going to ask you this, since you bring up Kyrie. Well, what did Kyrie do after he left LeBron?
What did Lebron do?
What did LeBron do?
He won a championship.
He won a championship in 2020.
Well, that's a bubble thing. That's not a championship.
That's harder to win.
He won the bubble tournament. He didn't win a championship.
That's a championship.
And how many times did he not make the playoffs? How many times did he not make the
You
playoffs?
still didn't answer.
How many times
What did Kyrie do? What did Kyrie do?
He made the playoffs.
playoffs.
He made the playoffs every year.
Yeah, because everyone remembers. Everyone remembers.
LeBron couldn't even make the playoffs.
Why did Kyrie's team go farther with him?
But
without him, though,
he did not make the playoffs. LeBron couldn't even make the playoffs. How many years with he missed the playoffs twice with the Lakers. Missed the playoffs twice. Got bounced by the Suns quickly in the first round, and then won a bubble tournament.
He went to the finals without Kyrie the next year.
Okay.
The year Kyrie left.
Okay. And what did they do in there?
He still went to the finals.
Exactly.
But making the playoffs is something for Kyrie.
It is. He went to the
playoffs, but making the finals is nothing. But making the playoffs is something.
Yeah,
look at this. Look at the cloud right here.
Look at this guy. This guy didn't make the playoffs. How embarrassing is that? Oh, I'm taking my talents to the Lakers, and you don't make the playoffs twice, and now your team is winning when you're sitting out. Anthony Davis is playing like an MVP candidate that he was when he was in New Orleans. He came to the Lakers and LeBron really poisoned him.
G League white boys into solid point guards. Let's start with Matthew Dellavedova, Alex Caruso, now Austin Reeves.
None of those guys are difference makers, Big Ree. None of them.
But they were G League players, and now he's turned them into solid. He's
turned them into them. I don't know if you give credit to LeBron James for turning them into that.
But what were they before LeBron came?
They were just regular players. And
Matthew Dellavedova was nothing. You know what new in Matthew?
It's not like he came and this guy became like a really good player.
Caruso did, and Austin Reeves.
He didn't become a really good player, These guys became rotational players.
Solid.
Rotational players.
The people, they're asking for 2 first-round picks for Caruso in the trade deadline.
Who? And who gave them 2 first-round picks?
I'm just saying.
Exactly. Nobody's giving them 1 first-round pick at all. They'll be lucky to get a second-round pick for Caruso. Lucky. Nobody's giving them a first-round pick.
They'll get a first-round
pick. Nobody. No chance at all. Nobody's giving them a first-round pick for Alex Caruso, Big Ree. There's a reason. I mean, I can go ask $600 for my Frank Jackson National Treasures RPA out of 99. Ain't nobody paying me for it, but I can ask $800 for that card. You can ask how many first-round picks you want for anybody. Doesn't mean anybody's going to give it to you. They can go ask for a first-round pick for Austin Reeves. Ain't nobody giving them a first-round pick. Come on, Big Ree.
Hillbilly Kobe.
Nobody's giving a first-round pick for Austin Reeves, Big Ree. Come on, man. Come on. Look, I know you get very emotional because you're a Laker fan, but come on, Big Ree.
Yeah, so let's get into the Clippers. They got their first win with Poison. Congrats.
Okay. And they're gonna win again tonight against the Raptors.
Okay.
And so Clippers, Kawhi is dominating. Clippers are in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Lakers. Let's see what happens with the Lakers, Big Ree. Let's see,
Because everyone remembers when you.
The only way the Lakers can make the playoffs if LeBron doesn't play the rest of the season. Then the Lakers actually have a chance. And we're seeing that.
So last week we were talking. I'm going to get this straight. I'm going to talk.
Go.
Last week we were talking. We had people talking smack about LeBron sitting out. So the Lakers, when they don't make the playoffs, LeBron has an excuse. And this week, fast forward 7 days, we're talking about now the Lakers can only make the playoffs if LeBron sits out. The script.
Yeah, these are just we're just
the script.
We're just discussing. They're just discussing. They're playing
really
good.
We're reading the script, and everyone knows it.
These guys are doing really good without LeBron. That's the truth right now. They're playing really good without LeBron, and Anthony Davis is playing free.
And
all these other guys are playing free. All these guys are playing free. No, but they're playing better without LeBron. That's the reality.
They didn't trade for Clown. They traded for D'Lo and the 2 young players I mentioned.
Which 2 young players?
Vanderbilt and Beasley.
Okay. But I think the main thing is Anthony Davis is playing well. That's the big thing. And LeBron is out. Those are the 2 big things that have happened recently. And look, I mean, we'll see what happens. Every game matters. Still a lot of games to play. We'll see. But look, Anthony Davis is playing free. That's for sure.
The Mavs won too.
They did?
Yeah. No, they lost tonight. They lost to the Pelicans.
They lost to the Pelicans.
I think Luka got hurt.
He did. He exited, and they lost to the Pelicans.
Yeah, you know Kyrie's ain't gonna carry shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure.
That's guaranteed.
But yeah, I mean, the Lakers basically are just, it's pretty sad that you have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and you guys are trying to fight for a play-in game. It's not good for the NBA. It's just not. It's not good for the NBA, and let's hope that the Lakers can make it, because it's good for the NBA when they're in the playoffs.
Why?
But everybody wants to see LA teams, the big cities. You want the big cities. You want their teams to represent. You want the Knicks in the playoffs. You want the Lakers. You want Golden State in the playoffs. So we'll see. You want the Bulls in the playoffs, right? But we'll see what happens. Let's get into Grant Williams. What Grant Williams, against Cleveland the other day, got fouled on a tip-in at the end. 2 free throws on a tie game to just literally with 0.8 seconds. Told him, I'm going to make both to Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell is trying to psych him out. The guy misses both free throws. What a bozo move. You better, if you're going to say that, you better make it. It reminds me of that time when Kobe was shooting 2 free throws, and Meta World Peace, a.k.a. Ron Artest, I was like, I'll bet you that you're not going to make those. And Kobe looked at him and said, I'll bet you, I'll put $500K right now, I'm going to make it. $500K. And Ron backed out, and Kobe drilled him. But Kobe looked at him, $500K right now, and backed it up. Grant Williams is just continuing to look like a clown. You don't do that. And that's why Jaylen Brown was pissed. He was pissed after the game. There's no moral victories, and we had our chances. He was absolutely pissed. You're going to act like that? You better make those. Cost them a game there. And then we'll end with the Lakers retiring Pau Gasol's jersey last night, against his former team, the Memphis Grizzlies, and got the W.
That was even more great.
And so that was great. Pau Gasol, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes, for sure. First ballot.
Is Marc Gasol a Hall of Famer?
He did win a ship. I would say yes.
You would say yes. I'm glad that Pau, he got...
It's not that hard to get into the NBA Hall of Fame.
It's not that easy either, Big Ree. It's not like they're just giving it out for everybody. You got to produce. But I'm happy for Pau. I like Pau. So look, I'm a Pau fan. The Gasol brothers, both of them. So he deserved it. Got retired jersey next to Kobe. I know him and Kobe were really close.
Yeah.
He got pretty emotional on the speech. But congrats to Pau Gasol. Let's get into some BS talk, Big Ree. We got March Madness coming up next week. So are you going out? Are you going to Vegas, Big Ree, for March Madness? You're sitting it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit out.
Are you taking off work to watch all the games? No.
Absolutely not. I'm a hardworking employee.
So you're not. Well, look, I'm definitely pumped for March Madness. Cannot wait. Should be in Las Vegas.
With Z-Ball?
With whoever wants to go. I mean, it's kind of haven't confirmed, but it's going to be great. I'm going to be there, and nothing like March Madness. We'll spend some time at the different casinos watching the game, Circa, Venetian, some of these other ones. Aria, Cosmo.
Caesars.
So Caesars too, for sure. So yeah, cannot wait. Nothing like 16 games on Thursday, 16 games on Friday, all day long. Nothing like games. And you got, the round of 32, Saturday and Sunday, and just nothing like Vegas. There's so much food to eat, just games. So cannot wait. Very pumped, Big Ree.
Yeah, the dessert is always good in Vegas, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Cannot wait, Big Ree. I know exactly what you mean, and I cannot wait. What else? What else is going on with you, Big Ree?
Not much.
There's something that I wanted to talk about in the BS talk, and I'm just kind of I lost my train of thought. So let's.
Okay.
Do you remember what I wanted to discuss in the BS talk?
I don't know.
You said you were going to. You were going to downtown LA.
Yeah, I'm going to Beverly Hills.
What are you going to do in Beverly Hills, Big Ree?
Just shop around, do some window shopping.
Rodeo Drive? Yeah. Window shopping? You're not one of those smash and grab thieves, are you?
Maybe I am.
I don't know. But yeah, Rodeo Drive, we're hitting up that... Oh yeah, that's right, we're hitting up that steakhouse. Are you going?
I'm not sure yet.
You're kind of up in the air. Nothing like some Brazilian. We've been talking about this for a few weeks now. Finally, the date is set on, this weekend. We're going to be there eating some Brazilian steak. Cannot wait. Definitely going to get a good workout in before we go there.
I'm going to the gym right now after this.
Just to get prepared for the next few days. So I'm going to town. I cannot wait for Brazilian steak. They got all the sides, all the steak. I'm going to have that green thing all day. Like, that's gonna be there. They might have to kick me out because I'm gonna eat so much steak that I'm getting my money's worth.
All the people who we're going with are pretty soft.
What?
Not like, I'd say like 50-50.
You got two Hall of Famers.
Two Hall of Famers for sure.
Two Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers.
That might get kicked out there potentially, and then you got some soft people, but that doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
This is not. There's no sharing the bill here. This is.
But I just hope we don't have to pay for the stuff we don't eat.
No. Over here it's a little bit different because they don't let you just stack your plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're coming around and your plate doesn't get stacked too much.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen here. That's more Korean barbecue, all you can eat sushi, where they just will bring it to you and expect you to eat. But over here they're just bringing you one piece at a time. So. But I don't really care. Someone can come and eat 2 pieces. I don't give a crap. I'm paying my bill. It's going to be about 100. Benjamin. All in, probably a little bit more. All in with tax, tip, and everything. Maybe a little bit more drinks. Maybe a little bit more. But I'm going to town, so I don't care if whoever we're with eats 1, 2, 3 pieces. I cannot wait. I might not eat for 2 days just to get ready for it.
Yeah. Which will be fabulous.
That's going to be good. But now I remember my BS talk, Big Ree, what I wanted to ask you was, we were talking about trips, and I was like, probably 15 trips on the calendar for the rest of the year. A lot of those domestic, maybe like 5 international. But I want to know, and where can you go? And I want the viewers to chime in here. Where can you travel to where your dollar just goes really far?
Yeah. I want to know that too.
I want to know. We're always talking about
I definitely want to know where my U.S. dollar
where your U.S. dollar can go really far, where you can live like a king. You can have a driver. You can have a maid. You can have someone do your laundry. Whatever you want. I just want to know where the dollar can go the furthest. So, chime in. Which part internationally where you're like, dude, Big Ree and Ace, look, you guys go there. You're going to live like pretty good on whatever the budget is. So comment below on that. And I know these weekly episodes where I know everyone's really chimes in for our NFL picks, but so we're not going to get a big crowd of 10-15,000 views to give us their thoughts. But whoever is the viewers that are chimed in, let us know. Let us know where to get the value. I still haven't watched the, on the note, I still haven't watched the new season of Snowfall.
Come on, you got.
How many episodes are we in now?
I think probably 4.
4 episodes.
4 got released today.
Have you ever watched all of them?
I watched 3, yeah.
So you watched 3 of the 4?
I think 4 got released today.
4 more?
No, 4 total.
So the total is at 4 right now, and you've watched 3.
Yeah. The 3.
How is the first 3?
They're fabulous. You can't give anything.
Really good. Want to ask our cameraman right now. What do you think? Thumbs up? Okay, so cameraman, it's not Javi today. Javi had to. What? You're giving the thumbs down? Episode 3. Not too excited about episode 3, but
I loved episode 3. I thought it was great.
So I cannot wait. I'm gonna hopefully get on that this weekend. Then I got it's gonna be a long weekend. We got the conference tournaments this week for March Madness. Then we got Selection Sunday on Sunday, and then got to get the research done for March Madness brackets.
On Sunday?
Yeah, it is. Big Ree, that's news to you or what?
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I informed you that Selection Sunday is on a Sunday, and so I cannot wait. It's going to be pumping. It's going to be great. Vegas is going to be on fire. What else, Big Ree? Anything else you want to throw in? Word on the street is you guys are heading out east. Is that true?
Maybe.
I heard you're taking a trip out east this weekend. Is that true?
I don't know.
All right. I guess you don't want to share. I'm not going to put you on the spot here because the viewers, but I heard you're taking some trip out east.
Yeah, perhaps to a certain extent.
Okay, well look, I mean, I'm all for trips. I guess I got, hopefully 15 trips on the calendar this year, and cannot wait. It's going to be busy, but look at I'm calling it right now. When I go to Biloxi this year, not if I do, when I go to Biloxi this year, and it's going to be during football season, because I want to have a meet and greet for sure.
Okay.
On a Sunday or a Saturday, meet and greet, because it's going to be fire. We're going to have so many people out there in Biloxi. But I'm going to take a side trip to New Orleans for sure. Got to. I haven't checked the distance, but that's happening. So are you in right now? Could you commit to Biloxi?
I cannot commit to any trip.
I mean, I'm saying Biloxi, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. Those are all on the list. Austin, got to hit up Austin to hit up Buc-ee's. That's for sure. Where else? New York, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe Miami, we'll see. Europe. We'll see where in Africa I want to go.
Probably want to go to Ghana.
Ghana would be sick. And there's a lot of good places, bro, in Africa. South America.
Yeah, South America for sure.
I would have had Mexico on the list, but after hearing some situation with some U.S. tourist in Mexico, I'm a little bit thrown off.
That's like
there.
on the border, on the border.
I got to see what's going on. I didn't read the full details of what happened there, but 2 U.S. tourists dead in Mexico. So you got to be careful, man. I've been to Mexico before, had a great time, but want to get back. Maybe up north, Canada again.
Canada.
That'd be like a 4 or 5 day trip. So look, maybe I just travel for the rest of the year. We'll see. But got to make sure. I gotta and I want to throw this out to the viewers. I gotta coordinate my vacation schedule around the show, because we can't miss the show.
Or you can I'll let you take it over and do it on the road.
No. What about the other way? Let me enjoy and put my feet in the sand and lounge on the beach while you take over the show.
Yeah, we can do that. That'll be fabulous.
You can handle it, Big Ree. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I'm not on, you bring Z-Ball on. Z-Ball. Bring Harry P on there. Javi can fill in. We got a lot of people that can fill in.
Yeah, we got Double A.
So people that can fill in.
Maybe Moon.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's interested, and then I can, we'll have a guest, and I can just give you my picks.
Yeah.
So look, if I have 15 trips on the calendar,
you have 15.
Something
FIFTEN.
Something might fall in on our filming day. So we'll see, but it's going to be a fire 2023. Football season is going to be great. Summer is going to be great, and so cannot wait. Before we sign off, anything else you want to talk about, Big Ree?
Make sure to eat good and hit the gym. I want to hit the gym.
Hit the gym for sure. I've definitely been trying to hit the gym a little bit more lately, because I've been eating like crap. To make up for that. Want to give a shout out to Kendra. She's always commenting, and so giving us some tips on some videos and shows to watch. So thank you for chiming in, Kendra. Other than that, Big Ree, if there's nothing else, let's sign off, and we'll see you guys next week.